Welcome back to Enter the Crucible. We're here. Actually, here commenting is me, Clint,
Matt,
Adam,
Carter,
Troy,
and playing today is Jeff Yar with Kreoss 1, and versus Mahu with Kaelyssa and her stupid tier list. So, right off the bat, a few things you need to know. We're playing Incursion, as you can see. The greatest scenario ever developed by Privateer Press.
I like this scenario.
I don't mind it.
It's a high-scoring scenario.
That's why I said it's the greatest scenario made by Privateer Press.
Especially when they made the change, so the middle flag can't
Be
And
dominated or go away.
go away.
Yeah, that's nice.
Can't be dominated.
we are... sorry. So, the little things you got to know. Incursion. We are playing time turns. Jeff has declared the battle mages, right?
The battle
As
mages, the Idrian skirmishers.
Idrian skirmishers prey. Mahu won the role to go first. He won the role, so he obviously chose to go first.
Which is really good when your opponent cannot walk or charge on the first round.
Cannot run or charge.
Yeah.
Run or charge. Excuse me.
Jeff
Walk.
chose the side with the wall on it. I'm assuming that's where he's going to put Kreoss because there's a big open space in the middle.
Well, actually, here's just a question real quick. Would it not also kind of behoove him to go second because...
Jeff?
No, because if Jeff can't run or charge on the first turn, that's putting him even farther away.
Correct.
From
But
the flags.
with Kaelyssa's feet, Mahu will be able to run everything turn one, knowing he's safe from any kind of threat. Turn two, Mahu can get all over the scenario, pop his feet, and then still can't be charged. So
Okay.
except for guns, he's
got
well,
stealth.
and I take that back. Everything but the Colossal will have stealth in Mahu's army as well.
What's Kaelyssa's feet? I don't know what that is.
Kaelyssa's feat is everything in her control area gains stealth and cannot be targeted with charges for one round. So it's 2 turns
Of him.
You are staying way back there.
It's if this army goes first on you, it's oppressive. With
Yeah.
that
So-
double feet basically.
So if you notice, Jeff is
So I'm
spread
guessing
out
some
his
reparation should
advanced
be in
deploys.
order for the Meta Knights.
Yeah,
Come on
this is. Now, to be fair, though, is after turn 2, once Kaelyssa's feet's done.
Sorry, Mr. Dallas Cowboys hat. Did that offend you?
Once Kaelyssa's feet is over, if Jeff can weather that, he threatens Kaelyssa pretty well with the pop and drop.
I think we've established last episode that Mahu is the racist.
Mahu is the
Yeah,
racist.
he could be.
Makes sense to me.
And as our resident minority, Dr. Tran, his opinion means way more than ours.
We see Mahu's throwing his battle mages way on the flank, and since they're the prey target, that's actually not too bad of an idea because it can pull the Idrian skirmishers a little bit out of the game if they want to go after them. Also, they're less likely to trigger the extra move by activating within 10 inches with prey.
Is that an Arcanist next to the Prey token?
It is indeed. He just didn't move the
Okay.
token. That's the Arcanist solo.
And he's going to do...
Mahu's going really light on that bottom flag, so if that's the one that doesn't go away, he might be in some trouble. Although Jeff has to traverse that forest with his jacks to get there.
Well, that
so.
Griffin with 26 boxes that's down by the bottom,
Oh, I'm sorry, I
plus the
didn't see
battle
that.
mages should be pretty
Yeah.
decent.
It was camouflaged.
And keep in mind,
He's in the hut.
Eris 2 is almost useless in this matchup, except for shooting Kaelyssa.
Not really. Oh, yeah.
Because the power boost is going to get around disruption, and then he just dumps a bunch of focus on it with the Arcanist anyway. She can't run and stand next to the Jacks because they're all Myrmidons.
You could knock Phantom Hunter off something.
So that's true. You can strip upkeeps. That's pretty much her job in this matchup, or to snipe out Solo's Arcanist.
Big deal.
Yeah, she's not going to be. Well, I mean, she's a great piece to contest with or to score points.
Is that
because
her
she's fast.
behind the Idrians?
Yeah, she's almost dead center of that forest.
Okay.
On the bottom.
And I think it's worth noting that our resident minority, Dr. Tran, is wearing a camouflage hat, and that's going to counteract any minority aspect of his
That's true.
of his person.
That's true.
Asians wear camouflage. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but you never see him.
They did a lot in Vietnam.
It's called ninjas.
Throw this reckoner 3 inches.
Isn't the speed on a Reckoner 5?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be so slow for those things.
Oh, it's going to suck. Watch this very sad first turn.
Wait, I think Jeff's just now realizing how slow the Reckoners are.
2 inches.
Kreoss isn't fast
And keep
either.
in mind, Reckoners won't be able to assault next turn either, so they
'Cause
run
you can't
or
charge.
dirtle up 5 more inches.
You could assault the Colossal.
You
Oh,
cannot.
no, that's
You
right,
cannot.
charge.
Cannot be targeted.
Kreoss. Assuming Mahu pops his feet.
Yeah, I'm assuming Mahu remembers to pop his feet. When I played Kaelyssa, I forgot that damn feat every turn. It'd be like turn 5, and I'd be like, oh, whoops. I guess I should feed.
2 for Lamentation.
Just something to note. I believe Jeff forgot his Devout today. So Blessing of Vengeance, which is what he was moving, is being used as a Devout.
Actually, I forgot to bring a Devout for him. That's what it was.
Well, it's also worth noting that Jeff is using troll markers, and as someone who has trolls, it really hurts me.
That they're being used for a faction that doesn't suck?
The thing.
Trolls don't suck, sir.
Trolls are good.
Trolls are good. There are 3 people here who have trolls. You're outnumbered.
Yeah.
Dr. Train, you have trolls? Oh, yeah. I've never seen
Yeah, he's got trolls.
That's
All
3
your asses.
Mulgs that you can handle.
You can 3 play me at once, and I'll beat all 3 of you.
Ooh.
Game
Not
winning
when I'm
one.
taking Gunbjorn, bro.
Bring 3 Gunbjorns.
I'm gonna shoot Pete Denny off the table. One shot that biatch.
I got out.
I'm really curious how my Gunbjorn list would do.
I got out.
Not well, it's Gunbjorn.
Pirate Captain isn't even here, and we're already talking about Gunbjorn in
know,
the
right?
commentary.
That's probably why, because he's not here.
By the way, for anyone who missed it, Will Pagani in the Iron Gauntlet at War Machine Weekend lost first round to a gentleman playing Gunbjorn.
Yeah, and it was Gunbjorn Meat Mountain, basically. So like 2 units of warders, which actually isn't terrible against the shooting list because they're defense 16 warders. Defense 16 armor, 21 warders.
No, I think it's a fantastic idea. I give the guy credit. I think it's the best Meat Mountain option.
I think it'll get
I don't
better
know
once
about
you
that.
get
Tough on them.
Highwaymen.
Yeah, Highwaymen are a little scary.
So yeah, with Gunbjorn and Highwaymen behind a Meat Mountain.
A couple of these guys walked that way.
I'm
Get out of the
digging
way,
Gunbjorn's
like they ignore
tier.
fires or whatever.
No,
Yeah.
they don't have clear, but I mean still, that's
Until your
12-inch
guns are
range
magical,
Highwaymen.
or at least enough of them to be really annoying.
Oh, he's hiding behind the clock. Mayhe's never going to see through that.
The clock counts as an obstruction.
That'd actually be funny if it was terrain on the table. So Jeff,
I have a robotic camera. I should probably be using that. All right, so what do you guys want to see?
Let's look at the clock.
Let's look at Jeff's failure.
The clock's up there.
Can we kind of zoom in the middle of Jeff's lines? I'm kind of curious to see where
let's do
Kreoss
that.
is. I actually can't find Kreoss.
Oh wait, that's the right one. Okay, so we're gonna go back to here. Let's go zoom in.
Why are you spread out?
We're very professional.
So there is no kill box in this scenario.
Correct.
Oh, there's Kreoss toe in the forest down at the bottom. Kreoss is going to the bottom.
I guess he's
It's a little more than towing.
hoping that the flag will disappear on the top.
He's kind of acting like it.
Well, he's got errants on the top, which can be obnoxious to remove from a flag. So if the top flag goes away or stays, he can just jam the shit out of it.
Oh, wow, he's got blue tokens using a blue marker. That's a win on multiple levels.
Let's see how bad he cheats here. Let's.
You're looking for some finger of gods, that what you're
Yeah,
looking for?
that's.
You said he's speed
Touchy
5,
subject,
10.
I looked at because Stuart, you had texted me, and I saw that meme that I sent you, the little GIF.
Yeah.
So good.
You send him some peanut butter?
Yeah, some GIFs, extra crunchy.
That's the way it goes.
So we here at Enter the Crucible. Actually, I can't take a stance on anything because we're on a podcast.
Your wife's talking to you, Clint.
But what is that? Ooh, is that ice cream? My wife is the best. She just got me guava ice cream and peach ice cream. Oh my gosh!
What is wrong with vanilla?
I think I'm gonna marry her
I
again.
mean, the blast damage, and that's blast, right?
Nothing's.
Yes, unless I critically.
Oh!
Kelly just said, now I can get the wedding that I wanted.
Let me just call up my parents.
That hurts.
But you got
Who paid for that wedding?
You're already married. They don't have to pay for it now.
Okay with that right now.
Just like your
I
first
don't know, be
wedding.
offended, Clint. Use it as ammunition. That's a secret to a good wedding, or a good marriage, I'm sure.
Yours right now is
I'm gonna go cry
hang out in the trees.
in the corner.
Yeah, fine.
I'm not gonna say what she said because I know she didn't mean it. She loves me. She tells me. She
All right,
tells
go
me
ahead
she
and
loves me every
backpedal,
day.
Kelly.
So
Go ahead and backpedal.
You know, it's nice to be in this situation for once, where she has to backpedal, because it's usually me just digging my own.
You go backwards more than forwards, I think.
Probably. That's also
So
true.
I want to point out the bottom flag just disappeared, which means those battle mages are kind of out of the game for a while.
Sure. It also means Kreoss went the wrong way.
I'll upkeep Fan Hunter.
It's that sucked really bad for Jeff. When you're playing Incursion, a lot of
You don't-
times
It's Kreoss's choice which way he goes, okay?
that's true.
Yeah, it's just
He's pretty big.
There is no wrong or right way, just
I mean, you can start.
the way.
You can always make a play for the middle flag now. I think Incursion a lot of times, especially if you're looking at what might possibly be a bad matchup,
run away.
you can gamble, especially if you're going second, just to push really hard for a flag, and sometimes that'll just give you the best chances of winning a game. And you just pray the right flag goes away. I mean, I've done it a couple times, and if the wrong flag goes away, you have to have some sort of contingency plan to recover.
If you're playing a brick list, you kind of have to go for one side or the other,
Yeah.
and pray that you get lucky.
Or you can just kind of go for the middle and then sweep up or down.
Not with
Anytime
how
I've done it
not
with
with how
Carver.
far apart this incursion was spread out.
That's
It was a
true.
lot more spread out.
The flags are 15 inches
It
apart.
is a lot more spread out.
Well,
Yeah.
you just have mobility, and then it's really not a big deal.
Yeah. Wait, we can't talk about that list yet. We gotta wait. We gotta get it copyrighted and then shown on this podcast.
Him.
So stay tuned for the next.
The most busted Xerxes list ever.
Yes,
He's going to go. He's going to charge.
we already have a name for it, but we can't say what it is because it'll give it away. But it's in the same vein of making babies, as in that it has a lot of. It has its own name. That's it.
Here.
That's pretty much it. Okay, so Mahu here has just. Did he charge with the Griffin?
He did.
Was that
Charge
charge?
with the Griffin,
Okay.
and there's
And he
the
misses.
snake eyes.
Good.
Right here.
Stupid 2 feet. I'm going for Jeff. I never go for Jeff, but I'm going for Jeff.
No one goes for
Gotta
Jeff.
root for Jeff.
Everyone hates Jeff.
Everybody hates Mahu when he
Go up
plays.
to here.
No, I always go for Mahu.
Nah,
Power Bush is the big guy.
I can't root for that beard.
The problem with Mayhew is even when he's like
You're
kicking
just
the
jealous.
crap out of people, he always gives the impression that he's losing.
He does. That's actually your job.
What?
You always give the impression
he's
you're
going
losing.
to against
Every
here.
time I play a game, every single time, I line up my guys, I look at my opponent, and I'm like, there's no way I can beat that.
You play pigs.
All right. Big
Yeah,
guy.
that-
So that's true. It's accurate.
That's, yeah. You're not even.
And also with trolls, it carries over too.
It just always feels like I'm outnumbered. It always feels like they have a much better plan.
Trolls. Well, because they're smarter than you usually when it comes to War Machine.
Okay, trying to have a discussion here, and you're just being an ass. It's cool.
Welcome to the podcast, Matt.
Yeah, you don't show up here often enough, apparently.
One boost on
It looks like Defender's Ward went on the
Man.
Idrians, which is a pretty dang good target for
5
them.
versus
Bumps them up to
12.
defense 15, which
So you
is quite an annoying defense for an entire
Oh, plus
unit.
they can give themselves cover once per game.
He hits
Yeah.
with just a 7.
Small number 5 inch.
And he's shooting.
Way out.
7 and 5 is 12, sir.
So he's going to kill one errant.
Yes, but it removes it from play.
Oh, that's
left
good.
Sides, I'm going to get.
Oh, so he can't
One
do his
shot.
little
I'm gonna
Yeah.
self-sacrifice thing.
Correct. When he crits, there's no self-sac.
Okay, so what's going on here? He's shooting his guns.
7.
Yep.
Power 12.
Spooling up the miniguns.
When that thing gets on a roll shooting, it's stupid.
Right
so
side
good.
is going to get 2 shots. I'm going to declare both of them on that guy, and I'm going to see if I have range.
Isn't there a caster that gives him? Isn't there a way you can give him
Range
another
7
shot
will
on
take the range
his?
double a little bit.
Yeah,
Daily.
Assyria gives out ancillary attack.
So I'm going to
So
boost
she'll let him
the
take a
first
second
hit.
attack.
So you
Which
can
is
so-
why-
Or Kalyssa's Witch Hound.
Yep.
No?
If Jeff is crazy enough to cast one of his spells on Kalyssa's battle group, the Hyperion can fire its shot again. Can't move, but can fire its shot.
But he can throw his big,
Actually,
his
he
big
has
5
one
inch.
more shot because I rolled 2 shots, but I had to roll
Good
7.
idea.
The thing is so terrifying.
It's not going to happen.
Wow.
I don't know. That was-
He's gonna go- he's
Jeff
gonna
is
go
actually
here.
kind of a
And
victim
power
to
boost
the
this guy.
telling him what your stuff does at the beginning and him not listening and then doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Carter does that too. Carter's a real big fan, especially if you hand him a list, he won't even look at it.
You do it one time.
I
Never live it down.
like really try hard. Like what does
And
that
he's
do?
going
What does Curse of Shadows do again?
Fire.
See,
Oh, and then halfway through the game, I'm like, oh, I can jam with my boo howlers. Yeah, it's all good.
my strategy is just to be terrified of everything.
And then win anyway.
Yeah, well, no, that's why that fuels the win, because you're so scared of it. You treat it all like it's crazy.
And
like,
that's
after
why
that
you lose to
crazy
Mayhew,
assassination
because
pulled
you're
off
not
on
scared
Kane.
of Mayhew
So
in
he's
any
dropping-
way
what it is.
whatsoever.
He's dropping a covering fire template, right? That's what that is?
He's going to.
Yeah, he's trying to keep the errants from getting close and shooting any
Arcanist.
Arcanists is my guess. Well,
Here.
Well, he's probably going to stealth his army in a second.
See, that's the thing. It's like, okay, you killed the Arcanist. You still got to worry about the Jacks.
Yeah, the Arcanist is not the way to go here, because he has enough Arcanists. He's going to be able to power up whatever key Jack he needs to power up anyway, unless you can kill like 5
but if
of
you
them.
can take out a bunch of the Arcanists at once, Kaelyssa cannot power that.
Has
many
Kaelyssa
Jacks.
gone
But you
yet?
can't piece trade an Arcanist. If you piece
That's
trade an
true.
Arcanist, you lose.
I think she's going right now.
She's going to feet.
Oh, okay.
Hey, he remembered.
Yay. Look at that nice, huge, sweet-looking
And
feat
she'll,
token from Muson Minis.
It looks like a motorcycle engine.
Now,
Yeah,
I like
kind
his
of.
paint scheme. What do you guys
gonna
think?
run?
I think it's all right.
I think
but
it works.
hate those
I think it's
models.
Well, the models are terrible.
6.
I want to see. Let's look like. Let's see where
His
Kaelyssa
Hyperion
like.
looks way better after we convinced him to put bone on it.
I'm going
Because
to.
it was way more blue.
It was all blue, and then
See
I
if
yelled
I
at
can
him for
focus
how
this up a
crappy it
little bit.
looked. His bases
These
actually
guys,
have.
these guys gonna run.
Hold on. I
Make
can
the
focus. I
army.
promise.
I think the flowers was
Nope.
honestly.
I guess I
You
can.
here.
It's a little too far away.
And the
Try to focus there. That's a good view over. Or don't.
before all
Right
the
here.
purple was
You
gold,
guys
I
gonna
think,
run?
and then I convinced him to make it all purple. The little glowing balls or whatever the heck those are supposed to
I
be.
think he's
Power
gonna-
nodes.
I think it's a fantastic color paint scheme.
Yeah, I think so too.
And it's got to have purple because that's what we do.
It is what we do. We're going to eat sandwiches for lunch, everyone.
Yeah, provided by my wonderful wife.
That's
He wants a
everything
new
I have.
wedding.
So
I loved my wedding.
Notice how she says her wedding.
and
You were an accessory, like the flowers.
I was
and-
just there.
and the flatware.
these
As
three
someone
are out.
planning a wedding, I know that feeling right now.
Yeah. Oh, just remember,
War.
you can want something. It's just
Oh,
don't
yeah.
worry about it.
I'm aware.
Just show up, and everything will be much better.
Unless you like Clint and like fight for it. And I guess
Well, being in the event business, I kind of wanted a few things.
What did you fight for? I'm curious. What did you fight for in your wedding?
Well,
Walking
yeah,
up
my
and
shirt, which actually won that
everything
fight,
down.
which is good.
And not to shoot it, just to knock it all down and make you happy.
But to be honest, I looked
After
pretty
it's
awesome
focused on the
in my
caster,
shirt.
well,
Do it.
Blackjack just
Right?
focused on the caster.
My wife's not
No,
even listening.
you're not giving it
To be
But
honest,
they can
I look pretty awesome in
Yeah,
my
if they're-
shirt.
If they're,
You did.
If they're knocked down,
Yeah.
they can't
you
be.
liked it.
they can sacrifice action and power boost. So,
From where they're at, one model.
yeah.
It's that
So
awful
if you get-
orange color.
It's knocked down here.
No, it's coral. It's right here, right in this beautiful picture.
That actually really is a good collage of your wedding, I
Shot
think.
a whole lot, so.
I did it.
Together myself.
Well, shit.
You can pick up a mic if you want. You can pick up a mic if you want.
Speed on
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Maybe he'll give you a wedding.
6.
Oh,
Too
hi-yo.
close to come off. I don't know what they're having a rules discussion.
I think Mayhew's describing how screwed Jeff really is right now.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, Jeff, it sounded like Jeff was considering moving forward and popping feet just to mess with focus allocation, and that's rough for Kreoss. You've got a feet just to do that.
Yeah, I think at this point his best move is to hold the feet for an assassination attempt. But I mean, Kaelyssa just nuzzled in between all those jacks. It's going to be hard. Well, I mean, if you knock them down, they don't block line of sight anymore. So.
Right.
Well, they
I
have
think that's what they were
technically
discussing.
everything has stealth right now, so it doesn't matter.
It's true.
What
Holding the feet
are
for a
those?
later turn.
What are those two things up in the front behind the griffin? Like right next to the flag.
Oh, the Manticores, the two heavies?
No, not the big ones. The little ones.
Oh, the one on this side of the flag is a griffin, and the one in the middle is the Chimera, the Arc Node.
So he's got two guys with shields.
This one's the Griffin,
Yeah, the Griffins are on the outside with
That's
the
the
Chimera
Griffin.
in the middle.
and that's the Chimera.
I don't have anything that can get to the.
And what are the big ones called?
The big ones are the Manticores. They're the ones that start at pound strength 15 on each of their fists, go all the way up to 20 after various buffs and fun
Okay.
things. You can even combo strike for 25 if there happens to be a Reckoner nearby.
So all Red Jacks are fantasy beasts.
No, I'm glad you're here.
Red
to
Jacks
explain
are
all
kinda
this.
Yeah, right.
They all look alike to me. I'm glad
Yeah,
Look,
you're
I
here.
play red, and they
That-
look alike. I just know what is in his
Is
list.
something hilarious coming from an Asian. Just have to say.
Wow.
I don't understand what you mean by that, Clint.
These three.
Yeah.
Do I have to explain?
Yes,
I
you do.
understand we all
Clint.
look
You
alike.
know what else is amazing? That we have any listeners at all.
Yeah. We got a lot of white listeners.
Especially
probably.
to this episode. My God, I apologize.
Well, you know,
This is not even the most racist episode we've had.
No?
The one before Dr. Train came on was pretty bad.
Yeah.
well, I know you guys don't come here to listen, or you don't listen to this podcast for my stunning analysis of the game of War Machine, nor perfect play.
Whatever, our
know
game
what you're
was
talking
Textbook
Oh.
game.
just perfection. That should be on the WTC.
Carver versus Gristle.
right there.
If that was on the WTC video, there would be threads and threads and threads and threads of people saying that we are the worst players ever
Whatever, they'd lose.
and should be kicked out.
And
of
they'd
the
be
game,
right.
which is probably true. We probably should be kicked out of the.
You don't have stuff, right? Yep.
But don't worry, we'd never make the WTC.
No,
Looks like the Idrians are advancing on the battle mages.
because this is all very significant.
Nice.
Speaking of
Are you
WTC, real
cheering?
quick, while Jeff is failing,
Nice, Jeff failed. Yeah.
I thought their response to
Okay,
the
as a
whole
fellow Minoth player, I'm rooting for Jeff.
the whole cheating thing was actually very, very appropriate.
I
I thought the WTC's
The-
response,
yes.
yes.
That's
what I'm saying, the
Community's
WT
response was not.
No, that was a bit harsh. I thought
half
the
of the
WTC's
community's response was not. No, it's more like a fourth.
Concentrate power plus
Everybody who's like, I want to murder your family because you cheated. That was stupid. But everybody else who voiced legitimate concerns, you know,
Range 12.
maybe
So
they're
that's
worth
what
listening
when,
to.
when Mahu showed it to me.
Maybe
Carter was there
don't,
too.
you know, maybe don't just chop the thread off.
No, it doesn't.
You know, maybe let people talk about it. Maybe it's called a forum for a reason. Maybe.
Can you zoom in? Is Phantom Hunter on the Hyperion? What is? There's something on the Hyperion.
Vassal's going to move right to here.
I
That's
don't
probably
see
what's on
anything.
And
No,
got
it's
Oh,
two
here we go.
cameras.
You've got two cameras.
He's going to run.
Yeah,
But it's not gonna. I mean, it's the same.
Kreoss, stop it.
Let's
Phantom
see.
Hunter lets you ignore line of sight when making attacks, and in addition, lets you ignore concealment and cover, I believe.
I
So
can't.
basically,
I just can't
it's
tell.
like, I'm just going to shoot you if you're in range. There's a token on the base.
I'm guessing it's Phantom Hunter. Well, let's see if it's
It
in this
can't
little
be anything
pile.
else.
Kreoss is basically just going to
It
run
could also be
force.
Banishing Ward.
No, Banishing
Oh,
Ward's right there.
It's Phantom Hunter.
It's got to be Phantom Hunter.
Oh, backrash.
Wow.
My goddaughters are Japanese. I'm allowed to do that.
What? My brother's sister's father's former roommate is Mexican, so it's okay.
That's the flimsiest excuse for racism I've ever heard.
It wasn't racist. Overtly.
Overtly racist.
Acquire no spells on.
Breaking
Jeff
borders down.
This is what
One at a
freaking what is it? Force Wall does to you. It makes you dirtle for 2 turns if it goes first, and it probably makes you dirtle for 2 turns if you go second, or
You need to walk.
if you
I can
if
check
you go
that
first
anytime, right?
as well.
You can check,
It's stupid oppressive. Jeff is making bad positioning plays because he has nothing else to do because he's
Yeah.
going to lose on scenario in a second.
I think the only benefit you're really getting, the more I think about it from going first, is, I mean, it's definitely a benefit, is making your opponent react to where you put stuff. But you're going to have 2 turns of being basically invulnerable whether you go first or second.
Yeah, that is the benefit.
I don't know what I would do against that.
So what are they doing for the top?
Sprays.
Sprays.
It looks like for the top flag, maybe sending that
A
muscle
Roadhog
up there.
moving 7
So
inches
prime
and
green.
spraying.
Jeff can take
No.
the top flag.
I was talking about pigs for you.
Yeah,
Oh.
if he runs onto it.
Well, pigs aren't like.
That's right.
I'm never going to win.
The thing
Yeah.
is, if
I'm never going to win a depth.
Mahu puts the Hyperion over there. If Mahu puts the Hyperion on the top flag, I don't think the Errants will have enough power to take it out, and then the Hyperion will just remove the Errants from the game
Exactly.
by itself.
Especially if he bunches up to score that flag with the Errants.
Well, he'd have to bunch up just to get in melee with the Hyperion, and the Hyperion can sweep or AoE.
What's the armor on the Hyperion?
Hyperion is base armor 19. So
It's got a bunch of boxes with the shield, though.
Does she have a buff that she can put on it, or
No.
is she going to be 19?
neither one of them has a buff or debuff they can do to the Hyperion.
So it's going to be 4 dice minus 10.
Yeah, Aaron's aren't touching that.
Yeah, I mean you'll get some spikes here and there, but because of the 12 shield boxes, it'll take a while.
Yeah. And those regenerate?
No, the shield boxes do not regenerate.
Okay.
However, Hyperion could spend focus to regenerate themselves. It's something that Ret players forget all the time. Is you can spend extra focus on your Jack and regenerate D3 shields.
And it looks like May very smartly left a mechanic in run range of one of the flags. So if he is able to clear it out with shooting, he can just tag that flag with a free solo to score points on it.
Puberty.
I was like burping halfway through.
All right. Get all my focus back.
I mean, I'm certainly no red expert, but this really seems well in hand. for
Yeah,
Mayhew
it's
at
looking
this
rough.
point.
Well,
There's
Jeff
a lot
always
of-
has the assassination in his
A
pocket.
lot of Menites are going to die here.
Yeah, I mean,
Does he have a
I
Redeemer
don't
in his
see any
list?
good solution
No.
to the two
I don't
Reckoners
see
at this
one.
point.
He
I
needs
mean,
a
maybe
Redeemer
one
in his list.
Manticore, but Mahu does not have, other than the Manticores, a lot of hard hitting to deal with those Reckoners.
Don't you think like every Prime Kreoss list should have a Tristan with a Redeemer on it?
I think it's a solid option for sure, but I think he's kind of making up for that a little bit with the Idrians. Is the idea?
I guess that's true.
Yeah, and it's important to keep in mind your
That's
two
more
list,
shots
2
than
to 3
Redeemer.
list pair. He may find it more important to have Tristan in another list, like an Ephiora or something like Harbinger.
He doesn't play Euphiora.
I don't know what
He
the hell
doesn't.
he
Come
plays,
on.
but
He does. I've seen him play if you are.
Yeah, I've seen him play too.
I don't think
In
she's
a
his,
tournament.
Yeah,
I don't think she's in his rotation, really.
not right now, maybe.
Two.
It's in
Trust me, I've
my
played.
rotation.
Yeah, I've played against the adjudicated Ephiora a couple of times from Jeff.
But fair, I don't think Prime Kreoss is in his. I think this is making like a foray to see if it's going to be in the rotation.
Right.
Because he's a
I
big
think
fan of
working on
Kreoss
this.
too.
He's trying to make Idrian skirmishes
This
work
guy's gonna go.
with different casters, and I think
He's
Pete
only
Kreoss
go
is one of
three.
the better ones for it.
Power versus big guy. This guy's going to take 3 to get out, and then 3 more to concentrated power him.
What's that do?
This actually works.
it basically is like Power Booster, but you can give him focus even if he has focus.
Here.
No,
It's normal.
he did concentrated power, which is
Oh.
plus 2 strength, right?
No, he
I
didn't.
don't.
He power
I think he
boosted.
meant to say I'm putting another focus on it.
Oh,
I mean, I cannot imagine why he'd care if the Colossal was Power Strength
let's
22.
go look right now.
Onto him.
We zooming in.
So you're at 61 gauge, so I need 11.
That is some focus, sir.
That's a focus.
is a
No, but
focus.
he put 2 on it.
I
Misses.
think he meant to say focus.
So it goes to the
I don't believe you.
2 4 inches. How far can it actually go? You can go 3 something, 3.5.
I think he's trying to free up his jack.
5-inch AoE?
Yeah. So him and him.
Yes. And the jack.
All right. I'm going to boost on him.
Okay.
So it's power 9 versus something.
16.
So where's Kreoss at?
Not tough.
It's by the forest.
Kreoss is in the forest.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with
And
that
then
at
power
all.
9.
So he
the other
can't
one.
get the Griffin to
Power
him.
9, 6,
Well, Kreoss doesn't have Pathfinder. There's no way to get it. I mean, Kreoss is kind of out
right
of this
side?
game.
Which is this side guns.
I'm not even sure Kreoss would be able to
Is
catch
three?
Kaelyssa in his feet if he tried.
So
Yeah,
I'm just trying to figure out why he's trying to free up the
First one.
Griffin.
and
What's the?
this second one?
and I think
6 and 5
he's trying to hide
assault
Kreoss from the
versus
guns,
fire
but you
assault.
just have to toe the forest for that,
Hits.
and also the Phantom Hunter
Nice one.
ignores it.
Tough.
Not tough.
So I think with Kreoss, his feet's one of those ones you want
Alright.
to reach out and touch a caster with. You don't want to put him behind rough terrain that he can't ignore, so that you want to be able to charge the floor and catch the enemy caster in the control area and pop their feet to get on them.
This fine fellow's going to go. He's facing this direction.
Maybe he just has to
His
manage
arc is
Jeff's
painted.
assassination and
So
he'll
he's
do all
going
right.
to go
How's Kreoss going to get Pathfinder?
to
He can't.
your stings in the way. I'm trying to be. I'll give.
That's why we're saying he probably shouldn't be deep in the forest.
Mahu might be forgetting
He's going
that that's a
to
devout and not a blessing.
Okay.
not leading your front.
Because it bashes him back, right?
I'm going to.
I don't think the
swing
devout has
on him.
bash back,
on
but
the Aaron.
blessing has a decent
Swing at
stick.
6.
The devout's got like 2
Defensive
shields.
strike.
No.
I'm going to use on him.
All right, go ahead.
His about is the
I thought the Devout was the 2 shield guards.
No.
The Devout does have a shield guard, but the Vigilance, the one with
Oh,
two
the
shields.
Vigilance, the one I'm thinking of. Okay, fair enough.
The Devout does have like
Um,
defensive strike.
Fair enough.
Defense 12.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm
So-
sorry, defense 13.
on him, I need 6s to hit.
Like you're rocking the mic, Dr.
Hits,
Train.
power 13.
All right.
It's just
Armor 18.
So on him, tough.
Oh, this guy.
We all hate One Direction.
Tough.
I love One Direction.
No, you don't. That's just
You
short
don't
up.
know
Wait,
you're
come on now.
beautiful.
Shield bash.
Kelly, does he really love One Direction?
The way you
light
up my
Miss.
That's what I wanted
One
our
bash
song to
range.
be, our dancing song,
Adrian.
our first dance.
In range.
What was your first dance?
Defense 15.
Alright,
so
I'll
cute.
I think it was the electric slide.
Hits,
No.
power 13.
Clint's brother.
Oh, it was Anaconda. That's right. That's what it was.
Alright, there's that.
That's why I married you.
So I need
B
We
to
haven't
the
figured
A
out a
to the
reason
N
yet.
to the G. Bang. B to the A.
I'm
the
actually a
end.
little
He's
impressed
going
that you
to-
actually know all that.
We need some Nicki. We needed some in our next wedding. You know, the one that
The wedding that you want?
I don't know who's going to pay for.
reach attack on him.
I
need 6.
We should have more
Hits,
Nicki
power
Minaj.
13.
Okay.
Minus 5.
Could we just do the complete opposite of our wedding and have like
Oh,
13,
no.
just crazy
They're
music.
16, so
Yeah,
yeah,
so
tough.
and like chicken
We had
wings?
crazy. We had Freebird at
Shield
our
bash on
wedding.
him. Need 6.
We did.
Miss.
Yeah,
That was our
that was the last
Used
song.
to having defenders more
before our
than
exit song.
Errands
Which
are dying like
was-
flies, for the
This guy
record.
is going to
Our
advance-
exit song was Star Wars.
Yes,
He's going
thank
to
you.
give him an extra focus.
Like the last song from
He
episode
is
4.
going to slam
Not like
the Devout.
Darth Vader's theme.
Dun, dun, dun,
That would have been
dun,
awesome.
No, that was
That
Kelly's
was-
walkout music.
Okay.
No, that was
About
my.
to slam him,
So
so.
it looks like Mahu's slamming.
Yeah, he said he's going to slam
Hits.
it, and he does know
I'm
it's
gonna slam
Devout.
him
Slam it.
6 inches back. He'll probably contact.
Does everyone notice how few errands there are up there now?
Yeah, Mayhe's been spending his jack shooting and melee to clear him out.
That's really close.
I think we're going to see what you're talking about, Carter, with that mechanic running up
I
and
don't think it's not going to not hit Jack.
planting a big old kiss on that flag.
Check contesting.
That's Runa.
What is he using? Those are not knockdown tokens.
And he's knocked down.
All tokens are just tokens to me. He doesn't care.
He hit a bigger size base.
I think those are
and I
the
think
no
I'm only a
no
power-
spells tokens.
Correct.
I think that's choir tokens
Oh.
that Jeff's using on
I'm only
his
strength
decks.
8, so
It's
Also-
just it's weird for me because those are my wound tokens.
I don't know why he put a token next to the Reckoner because the Reckoner would not be knocked down from that.
I'm curious why Jeff has troll tokens in his box.
Me too.
That's my box.
That's your box?
He's playing with my box right now.
Okay. Kelly?
Oh, he
Wow.
changed out the spell.
Didn't know you
tokens.
had a box, Clint.
So these guys are going to go.
There's a lot of things you don't know about him.
Maybe if you left the lights on.
And he wasn't caught by the choir.
Really?
Like, come on,
Or you did that.
come on,
Yes.
Come on.
First.
Alright.
come
Luna
on.
has a duck. How about that? Let's talk about that
I'm trying
instead.
to use the weird little blue tokens then.
Magic Zap that guy.
Defense
Her
15.
duck doesn't squeak anymore, though.
Hits power 10.
It does, actually.
Does
What
it?
was it? Okay.
All right, Arcanist get in there
Power
hitting.
9, nope. And I'm going to try and do that.
Adrian Skirmisher, that's pretty impressive. Oh, just rolling straight 10s. Why not, right?
Power 10.
Well, he needs 9s.
13 total.
Nope.
Yeah, oh,
Pushing
you
back.
only need a 9,
Only
so
need 9s.
he's an overachiever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You can
All
talk
right,
on the mic. That's fine. You're
You're
not
not
being
being stupid.
stupid. You're too cute
Well,
to be
now
stupid.
since you are answering all my questions
He's
on
going
the
to
microphone.
advance up to here. I'm power
Yeah,
to
Mayhew
this
has
guy.
this.
I just asked if the game was going to be soon over because they seem to be standing
this
up
guy is
and
going
moving a
to
lot
be-
more.
At this point, it's looking like unless Jeff pulls an assassination out, Mahu's just kind of crushing his infantry off the board.
You know,
See, look
but-
at Jeff's face. That is not the look of.
I mean, has Mahu taken damage yet?
I don't think so.
I think he...
Honestly, I don't think he's
No.
been.
Did he lose any of them from the parade?
No, I
No.
think he missed.
No, he double one. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yes. Power 12. Tough.
Flawless victory.
Okay.
Well, the next turn's
Didn't,
going to be tough.
Didn't Pirate Captain beat you, Carter, and only kill one model?
Yes. His caster had like 2 life left, but, you know, whatever. He only killed one of my models.
Yeah.
I killed like most of his army.
Was
Yeah.
this the Cray
This
game?
guy's gonna run.
Or was that?
You go
Can't remember who he was playing, but I was playing Iskar.
Like the caster Cray, or was it a crazy game?
I think he was playing P. Haley, and I was playing Iskar. And I had a Kraken that killed like 17 monsters.
No one's ever
in
heard
one
that joke
activation.
before.
And then he was like, well, we're done here. I'm going to go ahead and kill Scar real
Yeah,
quick.
pretty much. On her feet turn, because that's what happens.
This guy is going to.
Iskar is a terrible pile of garbage.
Two.
Which is a 27-page thread on the Krix forums right now.
Really?
Yeah. It's like Iskar is a horrible pile of crap is like their...
Wow.
Ow, that's my
I'm gonna drop this
toe.
thing on him.
Don't bite me.
See, Aaron's...
I would like to say that was the dog that bit her toe. It wasn't any of these.
Or was it?
It might have been Dr. Tran.
Could have been Dr. Tran. He has camouflage on. You can't
what?
see him.
He is Asian. They like crazy stuff like
What
feet.
May's doing right now
and tentacles.
is a really smart tactic.
I mean,
against
seriously, who
Jeff.
doesn't?
Plus it's gonna go.
That's true.
He has covering fire, so he's laying down a 3-inch AoE around his jacks, where all the Errants who don't have reach, and Idrians, if they were up there, who don't have reach, cannot actually get in melee with the jack without taking the covering fire damage. So that's a super
three,
smart tactic to do.
2, 1.
Hauling
Well, in
the
addition,
extension.
the only real way to take those lights out is with the Reckoners at this point, and any Reckoner that does is going to get Manticored or
Nothing.
Absolutely.
Hyperion.
And is Kaelyssa now hiding behind that little wall of...
So what's the
Yes.
point of having the
Hyperion
timer
mana
when they
course?
don't really stop when it ends?
He called for his extension. Once per game, you get a 5-minute extension, so he's got 5 more minutes to finish his turn.
I
And
see.
we just let it count up so he knows how much time he's
Yeah,
got.
just to make it easy.
And then Mahu has shielded Kaelyssa pretty steadily from the
Potential.
Any
Anything.
potential
The
Hey,
assassination.
at War Machine Weekend, did the clocks that they have there, were they...
For the
how'd those
most
work?
part, the clocks at War Machine Weekend were identical to the one we're using right now.
Did
in
they
the
have
podcast.
sound?
Uh,
Or did they turn that off?
They did. They did have sound.
So
I
you
don't
can
remember if
hear-
they did the last 5 seconds, but the vast majority of the games I used clocks for were Death Clock.
And
So-
need to kill him so I can run appearance.
Because I'm just wondering, because
I do believe they had the
It's-
last few seconds count down, but none of my games went to Death Clock.
So focus comes back.
Looks like Mahu's running for a scenario victory here. Kalyssa's going to the far flag to start dominating it for 2 points.
Have to work.
And Jeff's not going to have much up there to say anything
Is that
about it.
one errant that's up there?
Yeah.
There is one errant that's contesting that flag.
You do
And then
all
he's got... Is that his captain that's right up there by... just north of his...
So let's find Kaelyssa. Let's see if he can assassinate her
Kalyssa
this
is
turn.
standing there behind a
I don't think
Hyperion
so.
reading a magazine.
Nothing's going to get line of sight to her behind the around the Colossal.
There might
That's
be...
her right there?
So that's-
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
but so
Yeah.
the errant is knocked down over
You can't
there.
do anything with
So
that.
the errant is the only thing over there that potentially has a shot on her.
But is that the captain a couple benches north of the standard? I mean, does he have, like... Is he in command, is my question.
Who's in command?
Oh, he's trying
See
to
that
ask who the
errant?
leader is. I believe the one in the middle there is
Yeah.
the officer.
Yeah,
I
that's-
can't ever tell the officer
Yeah,
and the
it's
normal.
the one-
That is the officer right
Okay,
there,
that's
I
what I'm just
believe.
making sure, because if he's not in command, then he doesn't...
He's
even-
knocked down anyway, so he's not going to get a shot.
I was saying if he's not in command, he doesn't contest it.
Well, he can get a shot.
Yeah, but Kalyssa's defense 18 against shooting right now. The artificer might have run. Never mind. I don't see a token nearby. If there's not a token,
Correct.
it's not there.
Yeah, but there's also, you notice a little guy right behind Hyperion.
measured from another
to
character,
completely
obviously.
block
That's fine. I will do.
that errant
Command.
doing
Looked
anything.
like he
That was on me.
measured from another guy.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I got-
you're the Minoth player. I can't tell which one of those is the
I
normal.
don't
unit
play
leader.
errants. I have no idea what they do.
Yeah, Dr.
Thank
Tran
you.
hates errants. We could do a
What?
whole podcast on
Thank
Dr.
you.
Tran's hatred of errants.
They were so terrible in Mark 1, I just couldn't do it.
They're so good now.
Actually,
Quit
one of the
living in
things
the
I
past.
love is that you champion both Testament and...
Now's when it's been the focus to stand him up.
Resnick.
well, Resnick, too. But
Resnick
his
won.
second version.
Not Resnick 2.
No, Testament's his second version. High Reclaimer.
I don't never play High Reclaimer.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
Never mind. I like you last
That's
night.
the other Asian on the Muson minis.
High Reclaimer is considered one of their best
podcast.
casters,
Yeah.
if not their best caster.
Really?
Yeah.
They keep changing. Everything is flexible.
Yep.
Everything is
So
awesome.
championing High Reclaimer is not new.
Everything
Well,
is cool when
I
you're
champion
part of a
Testament,
team.
and I favorite caster.
When I played Minoth, nobody liked him.
Yeah.
3 inches.
Well, that was like the first 2 seconds of Mark 2, so
It was until Jeff got in the game. Half
So
the Minoth, he got
Idrians
his
are going to
mind.
do some
I know.
shoosting.
you're fond of
I
reminding
might
me
actually
of that.
kill some models.
Looks
in this
like
game.
he's out.
I poke him buzz all the time.
Question is, do I salt and battery and just shoot a couple and then just
But yeah, once
run
the
right to you,
Steamroller 2015,
and shoot?
Re-
Once you
Resnick's coming back on the board.
from range?
I like Resnick. I think Resnick's really cool. I mean, he's a jerk, but
Um,
he's so cool.
What, in like the fluff, he's a jerk?
He puts people on sticks,
So?
Who doesn't want to do that?
and then he makes them blow up.
There's some people I want to put on some sticks.
6. 6.
Everything is Runa.
They've retreated.
They don't know who Runa is.
Runa is the dog. Can you hear that? She's licking the microphone.
Is it
It's not
Luna
my
or
microphone.
Luna.
Luna. Got it.
Here to here. Alright, we're going to start with
Let's see how Jeff tries to recover. I don't
Chieftain and Guide.
really see what he can do, but he might be able to find something creative
This guy
to
right here, range 10.
work out.
Ret 7 from Prey. Ret 8, Ret 9, right?
Yeah.
And
Well,
so,
Jeff has
there's
the full
15.
unit of Idrians and Eris all tied up
It's,
playing with the battle
11,
mages.
12, 13,
Yeah,
14.
And they're not in the game. I
Um,
mean,
yeah, that
the
was-
battle mages are
These
5 points worth
two
of crap
are
that
combined into him.
are irrelevant at this
Hits.
point. Those Idrians need to be getting in the game.
It might have been best just to run them
These
towards the
two
middle of the board.
are going to combine into him.
That's kind of what I was thinking, because like you said, those battle mages are kind of a non-factor for a little while.
Maybe he's trying to kill him off to get a new prey target.
This guy.
That is possible.
Fine.
So I've got these 3
You know, if
left.
Mahu wanted to really be kind of an ass about it when there's one left, just have it run away.
These 2,
We did 2 man. Right?
I did, but this guy's I think
I remember when Jeff prayed one of my
these
croak
two,
hunters.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, I was like, well, that okay. I'll play 2 points down. He was literally on the corner of the board,
13 technically. And Prey.
and I almost wanted to say, "Are you sure?"
Remember the olden days where it'd be like, I'm going to deploy my prey unit
Start with
and put one guy on the back edge of the board out of command and just move the rest forward.
walk.
Yeah.
Wait, no, we're not.
The golden days.
Can't do that anymore.
Well, you could, but it just you don't get to put any buffs on that unit anymore.
Yeah. Which, you know what? I thought it was going to be a big deal. It's not really a big deal anymore.
I don't think it's ever come up in any of my games.
It's really only kind of a minor inconvenience for Kador at this point.
It's also a minor inconvenience for trolls because you can't get the fell calls, you can't get the stone scribe chronicler, you can't do anything.
I thought fell calls don't target, do they?
Yeah.
Like, Reveille doesn't target, but the other fell calls do.
Correct.
Okay.
And I think it's a factor for Morgana, too. Because you can't pick.
Fair enough. Carnage, if you're not
Yeah,
careful,
Carnage,
things
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Oh, anybody with unit
battle,
upkeep,
at
it's a
8
factor for.
against a 12
I think
right?
you should
Yeah.
not be able. Is it? You can still upkeep, right?
Right.
Yes, you just can't target.
Cast it.
You can't target.
Armor 16. It's
minus 1. 4 damage.
That's the shield.
See, I think you should not be able to upkeep either.
Shield.
agree.
Bit of swinging him.
I think I've had it come up once, actually, now I'm thinking about it, where I had to put Ghost Walk on a unit, and I had him a couple mechanical rolls outside of command range, as mechanical rolls are wont to do. So
Which
I
is
just
easy,
killed him.
yeah.
Yeah,
just kill him, promote.
Same jack. Hits. Minus 1, you said?
Yeah.
5
So 1 and then 4 to 3.
to the 5.
Alright.
Charge and get my assault shot, which really isn't good. It's weaker than everything else, so big deal. So we're just gonna walk.
Jeff's going to try and take out some light jacks.
Just want to be.
Both of the Reckoners are loaded up with focus, it
from
looks
that
like.
guy, which they're pretty much M.
Did
now, right?
Jeff remember
Close
to
enough.
battle?
I'm
I'm guessing so, with all those tokens laying around.
Miss.
All right,
There have been a
double
lot
ones.
of Snake Eyes this game.
Hits. Pound 19.
So plus 3.
Guess so.
13.
That helps.
13
Ouch.
To the 3.
I think there's going to be one less Griffin.
Bind attack. Miss.
Wow.
Hits.
Mhm.
Plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just enough.
So I use this
Well,
brush
that
and-
Reckoner and all its buffs managed to take out a 4-point jack.
Did he take out the right jack?
Yeah, well,
He was in
I
reach-
think he's trying to draw that line, like
That's
right.
kind of a long reach.
He might have had it. It looks like he should have it. 'Cause that's a
Yeah, maybe
medium
the
base
base
there.
was
Yeah, he's not going to do much to me. They're both full health.
I don't know.
I think he took out the right jack. Either
No,
way,
from Jeff's perspective, taking out the Chimera is the right choice here,
No,
I
but-
think.
beat back.
Well, No, the Chimera doesn't have
Oh, they're
beatback.
good.
No, the Chimera's the arc node, and so if he's not careful and Jeff is not camping anything, he'll just Arcantric Bolt him to death.
Yeah.
I mean, you really have to watch out. Kaelyssa can get some crazy assassinations with an arc node.
Why did they name one Arcane Bolt and one Arcantric Bolt?
Not right now.
Is it like Mexicant?
One on prolonged sex, I think.
What?
What? I'm so confused.
Tantric sex?
It's
What's
not.
the matter with
it's
you?
not Viagric Bolt.
Our Tantric sex.
Tantric, yeah.
Oh, Tantric.
That was a stretch.
Okay,
It
thanks.
wasn't.
Thanks, Sting.
Yeah.
And
Actually, you can say that
Woody
during
Harrelson,
too.
Woody Harrelson's a big proponent of that.
That was a stretch.
But just enough to be in
Luna's
container.
chasing her tail. That's how invigorating we are.
So yeah, it appears that Dr. Tran was wrong, and
This guy's actually just-
the leader was not the one we looked at.
I called it. I called the leader. I was wrong.
Clint called it. He said he didn't know.
Here. This guy's gonna run
He's trying to just save face.
He's gonna
here
run
and stop
through
the flag
his threat.
from being
Okay.
scored,
here.
which I don't think he can.
I don't either.
This guy's gonna run.
I hope he knows that that guy is now engaged.
Who's engaged?
Not that kind of engaged.
Well, Adam Stewart is engaged.
Adam's
I knew he
engaged.
was engaged. But I didn't know you were
To
talking
there.
about engaged.
Ah.
Mental warfare.
This guy, he's not in command, so we're just gonna swivel
So why is that a thing
around
with Luna?
to here. So he's in
Putting
command.
your foot underneath her.
And we'll end up taking the Proc 12, right?
I don't know. She loves
I'm
it.
pretty sure that's illegal in the state of Florida.
Then fuck it.
I know.
He's dead.
That is illegal.
Show it again.
15 left.
I'm gonna call my extension.
She's not a boy. I'm not rubbing your.
No, I think it's funny because she is so content to just be standing on your foot.
Next time we go
I
to
keep, I
jail.
keep going.
Can't wait to have a boy dog.
You did call your extension.
Keep your boy dog away from my girl dog.
There's a lipstick.
Jeff's still pondering what to do.
Have a- have a
I
girl
mean,
cat.
this
Have
is
a girl
he's in
cat.
a really rough spot, and he's not helping with all that crap on the bottom of the board that needs to move.
No, he gambled really hard on those flags and
Shooting from
lost.
both of them, right?
I think throwing your non-Pathfinder caster into
That's
woods is
not bad.
usually a
That's
mistake.
-3 against
I mean, how hard is it going to be for a Hyperion and whatever's over there to kill 4 errants?
Not hard at all, unless he just toughs like crazy. But even then,
Control.
he's got a lot of backup shots.
Is it 4 errants or is it 3 errants and Rupert?
There's
it's
4 errants.
Oh, there's
There's
4.
four
4 and
errants.
Rupert.
And
But
Rupert.
Rupert's not engaged. or
Rupert's irrelevant.
contesting.
What's that thing called that's right behind the Hyperion?
You're talking about the Artificer, the solo back there?
Yeah.
That's the Artificer, who basically his job is to make Kaelyssa even harder to kill with shots.
Okay. He's the guy that's got like all the armor on his upper body.
Yeah. The big fister.
Yeah.
Idea behind this.
Whoa.
Mr. Fister.
Mr. Fister. Who do you think you are?
Hopefully Mahu is not crazy enough to use that guy's ability called Magnoblast, because that's Magnoblast star action, instantly lose the game the next turn.
Oh, that's true.
What does it do?
Why? Because you can't do your other thing?
Every single time Mahu or I have ever used the ability Magnoblast, we have instantly lost the game the next turn.
That's written
It is-
at the bottom
it's,
of the
it's
rule.
like part of the ability. When you're in
in
a
the fine
position
print.
where you have to use Magnoblast, you've lost. You've already
What does
lost.
it
You just
do?
don't know it. Magnoblast is you hit a target model and it basically pushes or pulls away or from the model. It's like a baby Hellmouth or the Butcher thing where you can have things get sucked in or you can have things pushed away. You can do some really creative movement shenanigans with it.
So he just ran the
But
Reckoner.
it doesn't matter. When you're in the position of Magnoblast, you've lost the game.
Why didn't the Reckoner do anything? Because he needs to get him over into position.
Well,
Is
he's
that what
kind
his
of got the
thought is?
Reckoners kind of spread out, so maybe Kaelyssa will have trouble hiding from him if they assault her. But I don't see a single Reckoner shot killing her.
No.
Especially not if Mayu kind of just goes on more of a camp mode now.
I don't have
Yeah,
that.
And just
and
holds on to his focus.
those Reckoners are not in threat range of the Hyperion. So maybe he's thinking if he sends the Hyperion after a Reckoner, he'll get it with the other one.
She focus 7?
Kaelyssa is focus 7, yes.
Give that a shot. This goes away.
Maybe he should pop his feet again.
So how do I want to do this? Concentrated. 2.
As long as Kreoss still has a feet, there's a chance.
Where is Kreoss?
2.
Kreoss is right above the green marker in the back there.
Oh, okay.
He's putting him more where he needed to be.
He's
for
right.
turn to
Does he have
go.
like
Right
no focus on him?
now.
Alright.
He's right.
Correct.
This guy's going to advance.
Huh.
I don't
What
know.
on
if
earth
he's
was
gonna
that
have enough
token
shots.
on
To
Kreoss? It's written in green on blue.
Concentrate power.
It might be
Let's
Defender's
go,
Ward.
let's go look.
This guy is going to advance and give him a free focus.
L7?
Lamentation.
Oh, okay.
And give
It's an animus, apparently.
him a free focus.
It's the Reckoner's animus.
Alright.
What does he have to work? I mean, what is he thinking about? It's just go forward, kill stuff.
Check 5.
He really needs to do better on his time management.
What's that?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh.
So no return, right?
When they're playing Deathblock, we could sit here for
So
another
I'm
20
going to
minutes per
advance
turn.
stack
and
forward.
That would be much better for me.
watch this Deathblock, or Mahu, or Jeff tries to Deathblock Mahu.
I did not choose Hammer. So we're at 5 versus your 12. I need 7. Miss.
He hasn't made too many math mistakes this game, so that's good.
Too many map mistakes?
Math.
Oh, math.
In range. Boost a hit.
Mahu is awesome with that.
Hits. Power 12.
That'll
No,
definitely.
Mahu brought a competitive army,
Shoot.
so he didn't make a math mistake.
That's true.
Need 7.
Oh, that's
Hammer
right
him.
there.
5, 6, 7.
What?
Hits. Power 12.
I was actually watching the game. I didn't hear what you
What
said.
is the defense on the choir?
12.
Are they
12.
really only defense 12?
He's
Is
gonna
that
go
good or
with
bad? I
his
can't tell.
instruction.
That's really bad.
Oh.
You know who the choir loves? Is Jarl and Magic Bullet. They're a big fan of that. I'm going to shoot that Reckoner. You did 2 damage. Yep. And I'm going to kill that choir. Oh.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Met 8, red 8. Met 8 on the charge.
Oh, it
I
looks
did
like
that to
Mahu's
Jeff, like,
for sure going
whoa.
for it.
26.
What are you
Roll
doing?
it.
I was
Miss.
there. I was
We
there.
got the lamentation.
Okay, can we see that?
5 and boost.
Okay.
I'm a 6 versus your 14. I need 8. Hits. Power 13.
-2.
Is going to be 3 damage.
Could
So
have
we
just
got
killed him there.
A full
Yeah, but I think he
concentrated
missed the
power.
charge. So.
Yeah, he missed a charge attack.
It's still a jack in his face. So
yeah, exactly. It's a great move. Now Kreoss is going to have a hard time charging out to catch Kaelyssa in the feet.
He got a jack off in his face.
Calyssa's going to go.
Wow.
You're,
I'm talking-
Man.
you are so proud of that, dude.
I'm talking
I can
about-
feel.
I'm talking about War Machine. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I can feel how satisfied you are right now.
I'm going to shoot.
Can you?
I can.
Oh, she's
what I
she's
did
gonna
there?
You got to check off.
she's moving into dominate.
Miss. One by that guy.
Domination.
Hits. Boost damage.
That was Cajun Man's favorite
Tough.
War Machine supplement.
Not tough. Which?
This one right here.
Interesting.
I'm gonna shoot
Interesting.
at,
So
this guy.
And she's
something
going.
that Mahu may or may not think about here, if you want to be really creative and remove those errants, is have one Arcanist run in the middle and then have the Colossal remove them all because he spread them out enough. Of course, now he's just killing them anyway.
have those Myrmidons gone yet?
Yes, they shot at the choir member that was in front of Kreoss.
So what stops?
Here.
The Reckoner.
What
The
stops?
Colossal that'll probably move in the way.
Okay. Okay, because I'm thinking, if
Also,
Kreoss,
Reckoners don't have Pathfinder,
Should be.
and he has to get past the Mana Core.
if Kreoss full camps,
So about 8 different things are stopping it.
oh, okay. But if Kreoss full camps, he can walk away from a free strike, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's only
hard
PAL
draw.
13. PAL 13.
And
Okay.
then,
Advance up to here.
yeah, so he's going to get in the way.
Yeah.
And even then, it's only one Reckoner shot.
But she
So.
could,
Yeah.
he
Yep.
could, the Reckoner could
Punch
get
him.
one shot
I'm
off.
at 6, so I need
It
6.
could hurt.
Hits.
Yeah, but she's likely to be defense 18. I mean, it's...
It could boost.
Punch him.
Well,
need 6.
if she's knocked down,
Hits.
What's her armor with one focus camp?
Kaelyssa, I want to say it's 15 if she's camping one. Give me a sec. Yeah, she's a 14 base, so 15.
So it's dice minus, what's the reckoner?
Straight dice.
Straight dice.
Assuming you battle it. Though he
But he
might
can't,
not. It doesn't look
because
like
he
he has
doesn't
a
have any
choir
choir
close
left.
enough. No, there's a choir down the bottom that may or may not be in range.
Over here.
There's a choir, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In
I
the
thought
middle.
you'd gotten rid of all of them.
On the hill.
6.
Because I thought it was brilliant, being like, boom, boom, okay,
We
now you
also
don't
have
have
the Vassal
ancillary
too,
attack.
which can do a straight damage shot. So
3.
Jeff
Nice.
might have an assassination here if he can get to Kaelyssa. I just don't know if the Reckoner's going to have range. Because you can't get past the wall. And from the wall to Kaelyssa is at the 10 inches.
Advanced.
Yeah,
Advanced yet.
Using the
the-
Hyperion as a guess, probably
So
not.
he's just going to.
Is the Vassal still alive?
The Vassal is in that hill on the back.
I will defense. You want to defense strike?
That big white blob in the back.
What else you got left to move?
Just him.
Right
Just
there.
That's fine. So
Okay.
I'm at 6. 11 miss.
Okay. He's going to take a swing on that guy with his shield. Miss with his big pokey stick. Hits power 13.
8 minus 5.
It's going to be 5 damage
To the.
to the 3.
Giving him the old pokey stick. Very intimidating weapon.
That's me.
Does he not use defensive strike on the devout?
Yeah.
So 2 points.
I think he forgot about it. So, yeah, he forgot the defensive strike, as our resident Menoth player says.
No, I believe he missed the defensive strike.
Can't do anything with
He rolled an
that.
11 and missed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what he was rolling.
So, both of us are not watching this game, apparently.
You're busy making juvenile jokes.
None of us do
That's
that.
kind of what I do.
Yeah.
I can't take credit for anything else but juvenile jokes.
So if you were Jeff right now, what on earth would you do?
I'd put up.
I would try to get that Reckoner in range with an assault shot and then vassal it after Kreoss feet, but I wouldn't feel confident about the 10 inches.
I mean, you could maybe have a Reckoner mess something up.
Can the Battle Mage guy be knocked down? Is he immune to knockdown?
He is not immune to knockdown, I do not believe.
Because he looks floaty, so it wouldn't surprise me.
He is not immune to knockdown.
Yeah, so at least you could see past him.
He's just got all beach muscles. He doesn't do legs. That's why he looks
Pretty
like
much.
that.
Not gonna lie, Jeff is using a bunch of models that I've never used, so I'm not sure what to do.
So if I were Jeff, I'd be putting stuff in foam right now.
Well, I mean, he's only got Rupert that can even go contest. I mean,
It
Rupert
looks
is...
like he's not allocating any focus to that top Reckoner.
Yeah, I'm so confused. I guess he's just going to go for this flag.
He can't win that because
No, he
May's
can't.
scoring 2 to his 1.
What's Mahu at right now? 2?
Mahu's at 2, and Rupert is the only thing that can contest, it looks like.
Yep, or the Reckoner if it runs.
Which
I'm not even
no
sure it
focus.
can do that.
No.
14 inches? Probably got that.
Speed 5?
Speed 5.
Oh, well,
son.
okay, you're counting for the 4-inch contest. Okay, fair enough. But it's only going to contest for 1 turn because a concentrated power Hyperion is going to remove it.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
And then
Well,
if
there has
and
been a
if-
lot of double ones. He might take that into consideration.
And if Kreoss just runs for that flag, those mana cores are going to kill him.
So I can get away from him.
Does Rupert have a gun?
No.
He's a
He's
sword.
got bagpipes, man.
It's like a power 8 or 9
Can he give
sword.
himself Pathfinder?
Yeah.
Oh, did the cells make?
He gains whatever he sings.
Oh.
They're fine.
Actually, it's a bagpipe. So it's
It's time to make a fucking decision.
Close encounters of the third kind over there.
Wrong.
Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Cox.
Gonna pop my feet.
Right.
Just did his hitting. I got it.
He's feeding.
Oh, he just feeded.
Them.
I think that is a mistake. There's no way you're going to get back on attrition at this point. You have to assassinate.
I'm going to move.
Well, to be fair, Jeff is very tiny. He probably can't see that far.
Knock down.
Come on, man. You got to work at the short jokes at this point.
No, you don't.
You're old.
We make fun of Jeff when he's not there. It's awesome.
So, I mean, I guess you could have the Idrians assault and battery the Griffin that's in the middle of the board, kill it, have the Reckoner maybe assault the bottom mana core and the other Reckoner assault the top mana core, maybe kill 3 of the Jacks but not that Griffin in the back.
How are you going to kill that
He can't
bottom?
help himself. He better-
How are you going to kill the top mana core?
So the top mana core, the Reckoner has 3 focus on it right
No,
now.
you can't.
He,
Yeah.
he changed and allocated 3 focus to each
Okay.
Reckoner. So it looks like he may be going for a Reckoner on each mana core.
Can they kill a mana core?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
For
they
sure.
can, especially if he can get battle on the top one.
Have you played against Reckoners before?
I have, but
Um,
Reckoners are usually shooting me from far away.
Workers are not bad.
Well, they're going to be auto-hitting everything because that's all knocked down.
Right.
The Idrians can all shoot into that, whatever the heck that thing is, the Griffin up top.
But so it's not really gonna matter. Charge here, charge here.
So what do we do?
charge
What-
here.
He's
what
not
was the
doing
bottom
I
it.
of
guess
the
the only
circuit?
real problem with where that Griffin is the Reckoner can't get to the bottom mana core because it's too much difficult terrain.
Yeah.
And run,
He might be able to do it if he just pushes that Griffin out of the way, but
run,
I don't think he's going for that.
and do.
Can't push a knockdown model.
Yes, you certainly can push a knockdown model. You cannot
You
slam.
can't slam. Sorry,
cannot
You're
slam
right.
a knockdown
You're
model.
right. You're right. Why aren't you taking the judge test?
We'll start here. This guy's just gonna swing here. You're still either max.
Devout doesn't have
so
2
it's
open
13.
fists, does it?
6.
Uh, I don't believe it has any open
There's
fists.
6 other 8s.
Because
I don't think
It's
what's his name, Jeff, has any open fists in his list.
I was just saying because
However-
if the Devout pushes the Griffin, the
You
Devout's
don't
going
need
to
an
be in
open
the
fist to
way.
push.
Yeah, you don't
No,
need
but I'm saying if he pushes
Yeah.
it, he's in the way. So if he walked around him, and I was saying if he had open fists, he could throw him because he just has to move him a little bit. But I was saying that's still staying in the way for the Reckoner to get to that mana core.
The problem is there's a lot of difficult terrain in between.
But I'm saying even without the difficult terrain, there's a jack. There's a jack in the way, and he's got to find a way to kill those.
Well, if he kills a jack, it's going to be difficult terrain. There's no way the Reckoner's making it up to that mana core.
So he used the Idrians and didn't kill the Griffin.
Range 12, I got it.
He didn't assault and battle. He just charged.
Well, I guess he's going to use the bottom Reckoner to kill the Griffin.
Well, it's you still have to hit. You double ones it.
I think he's doing it right
A
now.
point.
Well-
to the shield.
No, that's Eris.
Oh,
Nah, he's for. Looks like he's shooting the bottom mana core.
With Iris.
He's gonna need to-
That was Iris that just activated.
Yeah, well, you do a point. and-
Doesn't her activation immediately end as she enters? Oh, no, you can't allocate focus. That's
need
right.
to kill one of
Correct.
these.
It's P Iris that does that.
He can't get focus. He's not killing me.
I think he might be forgetting the 8 power boosters on the board when he's saying can't get focus. He's not going to kill me.
Mayhew's reminding him now.
I can shake disrupt. I can give him 3 focus even
Yeah.
if I'm disrupted.
Jeff has mentioned that his cunning plan revolves on that manticore not killing his caster.
Focus.
Yeah.
That sounds
I have
fun.
gun. That's him having gun is a good thing.
Alright, battle on both.
Mhm.
And then
A little bit of Paganian going on.
Okay.
he's gonna charge this guy to here.
Alright, let's go mana core 2.
If he rolls bananas, he might be able to
Shot
take another
first, threat 7,
stab at the other one.
knockdowns, just double ones. Still hits.
Oh, knocked down.
Barely.
So
Armor 18.
Why is he rolling for nothing?
3 dice.
damage to the shield.
That
He was
was a
using
shot.
the shot.
Oh,
gotcha.
You still have to roll for your assault shot. It is not a melee attack.
Dice plus 1. You charge, right?
No, I know, but
Sorry.
yeah, I thought it was a charge.
14 damage.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 damage to where?
6. Bias swing. Auto hits.
Mhm.
Plus 1. It's 8 damage to the 6.
Alright.
And the bias swing. Auto hits. 9 damage.
Count on Jeff to just do consistent
Fine.
damage to you.
He might have just taken that thing out.
Kills.
Wow.
He's dead.
This guy
Of course,
is going to walk away
it may not matter.
to right here.
I don't foresee it
Throw a
mattering.
shield on a little
He went
knockdown
for
guy. It's a top 12.
an attrition play at the point where he's about to lose on
And
scenario.
his weapon on this guy.
Not
auto
about
hits
to
top
lose.
15.
He did run Rupert up there, so.
So what's going to kill the mana core?
Oh, no. It's a top 10 or
It's
top
fine.
12.
It's fine. You kill it.
Well, the Griffin
Reckoner.
out there that went after Kreoss is going to be out of control area, so he's not going to be able to give it focus. And he's killed any Arcanist nearby, so that's not really a threat to his caster.
As armor's 18.
No, but if he wanted the flag, he had to kill the bottom mana
He
core.
wasn't going for the flag. He was trying to beat his
Shield
shield.
record 1. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 to where?
To the 6.
So yeah, he's
Why
taking
not?
out the second Griffin right now.
Why not do both? If he could have taken out the mana core in that
Because then
thing,
you're sitting in range charge range of a Colossal, or walk range of a Colossal, or
swing.
a stand-up mana core, or
5
whatever.
damage.
The jacks that can get focus.
the Reckoner.
What are we complaining about here, Clint?
I'm trying to figure out why
He also couldn't
killed
pop feet and get to the
He,
flag.
he could not get to the
the
bottom
Warjack. Oh, it's only dominating the middle. I'm stupid.
No, you can control in the middle, but it's only 1 point no matter what in the
Okay,
middle.
well, yeah, that's
the
what
middle
I'm saying.
flag is 1 point whether you control or
If he would have
dominate.
killed the bottom Manicore, he'd get a point right now
Yeah, power space.
instead of the
cares?
top one.
You're never going to win on scenario.
Yeah,
He
Jeff,
has no chance of winning on scenario.
that Hyperion's going to walk over there.
So what's the difference between
Which I had.
what's the difference between killing those Manicores anyways?
The Hierophant.
I think his plan was to disrupt the bottom Manicore and
Auto
then
hitting. He is
kill the
a
top
very
Manicore. I don't think he realized he
Yeah.
could disrupt it.
Yeah, he disrupted the Manicore, not realizing that Arcanists are just going to get rid of disruption.
15, so 5 damage
2, 3, 4.
to the 6.
Oh, look at the Hierophant doing some damage to a Griffin.
That's it.
So now that's when you know stuff's desperate.
Yeah.
So no
My
points.
Hierophant is charging.
Actually, probably points go there. Check your
Griffin
missing.
4.
Oh, yeah, that's flag. All right, yep. That's all right, I'm going to get.
It's a decent recovery, but it might just be too little too late.
Well, he still has the Idrians, and there's nothing that's going to stop the Idrians.
Because at this point, you can just have Kaelyssa clear the flag again, Hyperion kill the first Reckoner, Manticore kill the second Reckoner. Or that the whatever the light is, the Vigilant.
Well, actually, the Manicore
Without-
can't stand up. That's actually smart.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
touche.
We're dumb.
Touche.
Yeah,
Disrupted
no.
knockdown. Well played, Jeff.
Yeah, well, we didn't see that play. Yeah, okay. So even if you can Alco, you can't
How
check
did he
the
disrupt
knockdown.
it?
Eris hit it.
Oh,
disrupted
yeah.
it.
So he
Yeah,
did
that's
take it
right.
out of the game. Fair enough.
That is a fantastic play.
We're
on Jeff's
dumb.
part.
I
Isn't
feel
the,
really
isn't the
stupid.
clock supposed to be on?
And can the Arcanist not override that?
Yeah.
The clock is, in fact, supposed to be on.
Yeah.
your clock. Oh, thank you.
Still not started.
It didn't start. Can Arcanist not
So-
override the disruption?
I'm gonna do him
You
first.
can override the
He's
disruption to
going
give the
do
Jack
things.
focus. However, that happens after shaking stationary knockdown.
Oh, okay.
So it cannot shake the knockdown. It will have to forfeit movement or action, and it does not have reach.
Actually, I'm gonna do
And as
Force
such,
first.
it is sitting there
He's gonna do
to
one on
be
the other side
Reckonered.
first.
However, the Hyperion will probably just kill the main Reckoner.
Yeah.
Command control area. Then my Arcantric Bolt and boost.
He's not.
hit on
No,
Reckoner.
never mind.
Okay. Defense.
And then Mayhew's going to win on scenario next
I almost
turn.
said something really dumb,
7.
which was, oh, he
Hits.
didn't allocate any focus
What
to the
boost
Hyperion.
damage? The damage of Arcantric Bolt is.
But I went ahead and said it anyways because I want people to know how
12.
dumb I am.
Minus 7.
So Mahu is trying to stationary the bottom
So you're gonna
Reckoner.
take,
6 damage.
Um,
to the what?
to 1.
I'm not really sure I see the...
I guess to auto hit it.
The top.
That's fair enough. I mean, you get the auto-hitting Hyperion, but it shouldn't make that big a difference.
I don't know why you wouldn't just go after
Oh.
Rupert.
So that's that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd want to spend most...
She's going
make
to
sure you guarantee you
boost
kill
the shot
him.
into Rupert.
Does he have a way to disrupt?
Calyssa's killing Rupert.
She does not have a way to disrupt now.
13.
13. Hits, because I'm a 6. What's your armor?
14.
One boost damage. Because you didn't help yourself, right? Power 10, dice minus 4 is going to be 5 damage. Or 6 damage. Is that sure?
Rupert had to run, I think, so I don't think he got any calls off.
You are able to
Oh,
call
that's
and
it.
run with Rupert.
Oh.
I don't know why he didn't, but...
Maybe he did the defense one.
I think he did the defense one.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Um,
I think he did the defense one.
Do you? Even though he said he was defense 13, which is his
Power
basic.
boost.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake. You need to do the tough.
Yeah, I
and,
think so
and hope
too.
there, because defense
Power
isn't
boost.
going to matter if Kaelyssa aims and boosts. You're not going to survive that.
I think he just ran. I don't even know if he did one.
Well, you can do
I
it and
know.
run. You target someone who's way out of range,
inch
and then
to get
just
out.
run.
5 to go to here. Concentrate power.
It looks like he actually used the right twin this time.
Inch to get out. 5 to go up to here.
And so now he's abusing the no quarter Arcanist that lets you fully load up a Jack.
Yeah, it's so
Um,
gross.
And this will be an auto-hitting PAL 22 for 5 attacks. I'm trying to count the focus.
What's out? Anything out of him yet?
Anything out on him? No.
No.
It shouldn't matter, Mahu. Just punch.
He's going to advance. I have plenty to go, like right here.
Okay.
So he's going to swing on him.
Okay.
Automatically hits. I'm putting on power 22 right now.
Yep, that's going to be a dead
That's
Rupert.
going to hurt.
Okay. God damn it.
Oh, looks like he's got the full 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, 5 auto hitting
So armor.
plus 3s.
Dice plus 3.
So first
Armor
one.
19.
First swing
He's armor
is
25.
5, 6, 7.
Dice
so
plus.
He's
three
PAL
damage.
22, armor plus 3. Plus 3.
Okay, because he
Just
said
five.
minus 3.
He said plus.
Second swing
I believe.
is
He did.
13 to the 5.
It's just
Final
total
attack
carnage.
is plus 3 is 7 to 3.
Okay.
And the rest
Forget
of
to
it
read
is
that
wasted.
fury.
And now you spend the Fury to focus to heal your shields, but I don't think the Hyperion's
think
taking
he's
any
gonna do
damage.
Yeah, he hasn't been touched.
He's going to sacrifice his. I'm going to take away the disruption. I'm going to sacrifice my action to advance. So I'm going to go
Just going to get in the way and tie stuff up.
4.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't think a Reckoner can take out a Hyperion in one round,
No.
even with
Oh.
That
battle.
thing's, that thing's speed 6.
They are speed 6,
That is
yes.
one.
Wow.
It's sure. Armor
Power.
rating.
Or minus 5.
What is he?
He's taking a free
Oh,
strike from the
defensive,
disavow.
defensive strike.
Oh.
Not a free strike.
This guy's going to run 4.
I think it's a safe bet if those Idrians don't go after the Manticore. They are going to remove the rest of those Arcans from the board.
Damn it, I didn't pick any prey target.
Advance into here. Go ahead.
I'll
Those
pick
are all
one now.
solos?
Yeah, the trick is you pick one, kill it, pick the next one, kill it, pick the next one, kill it,
What's up,
and you just sort of
Did he say that he didn't
pray
target?
waterfall.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot to pray target.
Mahu, always the gentleman.
Force Barrier again.
Okay.
Well, if he had said no at this point, it's really kind of just a kick in your puppy.
That is
Yeah, I mean, Mahu's at 4 control points.
Yeah.
And I don't
Okay.
even think he can run a vassal to contest. And that's
You
about
might
it.
be able to run one of the Idrians. They're speed 7, I think.
Are there only 6s?
6.
Oh, they're speed 6.
Can't do anything with my focus, so I'm going to take this. Oh,
Do-do-do.
hold on a second.
Yeah, I think the vessel's the only thing that's there
Sacrifice.
that could possibly
Uh,
contest.
movement.
Yeah, but it
So,
probably might have to eat a free strike from that
miss.
Colossal.
Contest? I don't think so. I think it's close enough.
Yeah, maybe. Depends on exactly where that front arc is. It's hard to tell from here.
It's dire straits. I mean, there's nothing you can put next to that flag that's going to
Survive a turn.
survive a colossal.
Clint
Kaelyssa.
Jeff must win this turn.
He has to kill Kaelyssa.
There's his front arc right there. There's no way he's in 4 inches.
No, he would go the other side. The other side.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the
No,
Idrians.
you see the vassal right there. The vassal can run on the
And the
left.
choir.
No, sorry.
Maybe the choir.
He's saying he's going to try to
it's
find
still a
an
free
angle
strike.
that runs like out of the 2 inches of.
It's irrelevant. It's not going to live.
Yeah, Jeff must win the game this turn, or he has lost because there's. It's infeasible for Mahu to not just clear the flag.
that one extra control plate could be putting pressure on him right now. I mean,
Yeah,
come
I
on.
think so.
That's I
Where's
don't know what he's thinking.
Where's Kaelyssa? She's up like behind the Hyperion on that
Yeah,
flag.
Kaelyssa is hiding
Get the
behind one of the
top-down
spikes.
view.
Yes, Calyssa's base to base with the flag.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
there's
I think this game is over.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think there's
Midnight
anything
Irene
that's
for
going to get
sure.
in there. What's the range on the Idrians? Range 10, yeah.
Military rifles, right? So 10. 10, 11.
She's more
Yeah.
than
16,
more than 16
yeah.
inches away. Maybe that top one could get a shot
The
on
Reckoner
us.
won't have line of sight to her, so you're looking at
Side where?
maybe Kreoss charges something and gets a long spell shot on her with an AoE. Vassal shoots her
Well, don't
with her
forget
spell.
the Idrians have prey, and they're probably within 10 inches of their prey, so they can walk. They could shoot 18.
Only the models within 10 inches of the prey
Okay,
get
fair
the
enough.
prey
And
bonus.
it's that one guy.
His left arm's up.
So it might have been smarter to prey the Manticore just for the speed bonus
Yeah.
at this
Yeah.
point.
But I mean, what are you trying to hit? A defense 18 with rat fives?
Yeah, I think when he picked the prey, he was just going for,
You're looking
I'm going to
for-
start grinding out your models, but it's irrelevant.
There's no more
Mahu's control
grinding.
win.
But that's what Force Wall does. It's hard not to win on
It's
scenario
so
with
good
army.
at scenario.
Unless somebody just has that ability just to obliterate you.
He's
That's
trying.
nutrition
I give him
or-
credit
Yeah,
for
I
it.
mean, you need things like Satixis Raiders, something that's advanced deploy and stupid fast
and survivable.
to allow you to get across the board.
It's hard.
Though even Styx's Raiders, they're walking 9 turn 1. I mean,
Yeah.
they don't even get to run.
No, I give Jeff credit for not going gentle. He's
I
trying.
wonder why he didn't take a free strike.
Because he ran to the outer arc and then back behind. Because if you look at the facing on the Hyperion,
Yeah.
you're able to get behind him. I don't know why I didn't take a free strike from the Arcanist.
I think it's academic at this point.
True.
I mean, if there's only one model there, the Hyperion turns AoEs it from point blank range and removes it.
Well, you can still fucking shoot in combat. I don't.
Yeah.
I also give credit for Mahu because he had his foot on the gas the whole game.
Yeah, no, he straight up just went straight for that scenario.
And he
Throw.
never.
Well, he knows that's how he wins with Force Wall. Like, he's played it enough that
I can because he was here.
Force Wall does actually not a very good attrition list. At least the way he plays it. The Hyperion kind of gives you some answers for that because you just can't charge it for most of the game. Or at least
Well, if the Idrians had been more center, then he can potentially move up feet and take out all the Arcanists.
Yeah.
And then Jeff can start attrition him because he can't.
we had that discussion about in the game. It's like why are your 80 units not on the
Well, I
on the
mean,
board? And then
I think he was trying to make sure he covered a flag, but
Closer
he
to
just
you.
underestimated the clearing power of all Mahu's shots
Because
Correct.
when
I think that
Jeff can't get in there.
Right now.
And then Jeff left the Idrians at the bottom for 1 or 2 turns too many.
I think that's something to be said. There's points in the game where you have units that are, especially if they're on the far flank, and even if they have stuff that they can fight and shoot and be effective, it is sometimes just worth running a unit to reposition it midway through the game in the thick of the fighting. And it seems counterintuitive for a lot of people because it's like, well, Madrians could be shooting the battle mages dead, or they could be in there
Yes,
killing.
but it's irrelevant for the
How is
scenario.
that
I mean,
affecting the entire game?
it didn't matter.
But if you can set up
10 boxes.
for a better position next turn, it's important. I think at War Machine Weekend, the final game between Crump and Brandon, you saw him run his Reckoner for a turn in the middle.
Well, I didn't get to
or
it
run
'cause-
his Colossal
Yeah, I know.
for a turn in the middle of the game when the Colossal had fantastic shots it could take, but it was the scenario pressure you could put on him by moving him towards the flag.
I agree.
So, pause
It's
it after you take a free strike.
going for scenario is
It's 4 inches.
absolutely the right choice in a lot of cases.
I'm
Because
at 6, so I become 8.
as long as you can keep yourself safe.
Hits, 15.
Yeah, armor 18.
I'm only a 15, so minus 3. It's going to be 7 damage.
To the what?
2 to 3.
Free strike on Devout.
Correct.
Moving out.
And again, it's purely academic,
So,
Yeah,
as
6 inches left.
Mahu has to clear.
End up going.
If you lose your movement halfway through a run, do you get to keep moving?
No, he did not. Did he take the movement out?
I think he did.
To get
Or maybe he said movement was left. I'm actually just curious on how that
to
works.
here. Wait, yeah. I
and
want
you
to
should be they go front door. You're
I
gonna
can't
take a
ever
free
want
strike
I
anyway.
am pretty sure if you are
Yeah.
running or
By
charging
the time
and you lose your movement,
I'm a 6, I become 8.
you
Four
immediately
is,
end your activation.
He still has movement left.
Oh,
There's,
okay.
there's another
Power
app.
20.
minus 2.
Maybe that's what he was saying, that it was
Plus
still
2.
up.
Plus 2 is 15.
A billion?
7
Dead.
I have Ghost Walk, so you don't have to worry about it too much.
Yes.
Dead. So,
damage. And it's
Never mind, he
regular
just killed it.
character.
He killed it with a free strike.
Jeff clearly frustrated with Force Wall and its double feet.
Yeah, it's like playing P. Haley.
there's really no point. in
She gets to feed every turn, though.
Yeah.
So,
Well, at least with P. Haley,
Okay. So
in
he's the
turn
only thing
1,
left.
you at least get
I
to
have
do
nothing
something.
else that can get
It's just
Right.
all the other turns you don't get to
Yeah.
do anything.
He's not technically contested.
No.
So I score 6 points.
Yeah.
Alright.
Doesn't even go. And that is the game.
Man off.
All right. Well, so we're calling it. It's over.
Oh, it's, yeah.
Everything's done.
Scenario victory, 5
Scenario
points to
victory.
nothing. Mahu,
6 points.
6 points.
Technically, it's 5 because you can't get more than
I think
the
it's
maximum
actually
required to
probably
win.
frustrating because the list.
I thought you could.
If you look at
Oh,
Steamroller
that's right.
Packet, you
If
can
they have
only
5.
get the maximum number of points required to win the game.
So you could get more.
So
if your
even
opponent
if
scored
I
five.
were to beat you 7 to 6 control points, we both get 5 when we turn in our sheets.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You can only get the
then, so
maximum.
you couldn't win per se, or
No, you win, but when you're considering it as a tiebreaker,
Like
when you're
against
writing
this,
it on your
like,
sheet,
this,
you only get
so
5
on
control
to-
points.
Okay.
You can only get 5 control
Either way,
points.
did not know.
This was a good game to demonstrate how oppressive the scenario pressure is of Force Wall. It's silly.
Yeah. Jeff definitely needed to be more aggressive threatening with his feet.
It's hard to take out heavy
But-
jacks and colossals when you can't charge.
Yeah.
Well, he was in the woods.
Well, your army can't charge. Kreoss is in the woods.
This has been Enter the Crucible episode
14.
Insert.
14. This is the battle
Vidcast
report
14.
for 14.
Well, we'll leave you here, and just remember, folks, hate everybody or love everybody. Just don't do both.
Hey, we didn't talk about movies.